What's going on, everybody? I'm B Adams. Welcome back to the channel. Ooh, we got a special one today. Yes, sir. Today, we show us bringing out of storage our father's vintage, original vintage from the 80s, 90s, 80s, 90s, 30, 40 years old. Team Associated RC10. I can't believe it. I have not seen this car since I was a kid. I ain't seen this car in, I haven't seen the car in 20 years. I haven't seen it. I knew he still had the car because I would ask him about it periodically. So I knew he still had it. Now, being the co-captain, being the Losi brothers now, we thought about it and kept saying, well, what happened to Dad's car? What happened to Dad's car? So we knew where it was in storage. So we decided to go get that thing and bring it back to life. Now, being that I was a kid when my dad had this car out and active, I do not know what this car is. I didn't know anything about it. I still don't know nothing about it because we just got it. Took me half a day, literally, just to figure out what the name of what the car was so I could be able to put the name in the thumbnail. So where you all are about to pick up the video is me first getting the car out of storage and laying everything out to see what everything that came with the car that my father still has for the car laid out, and we're gonna see what it is because it was my first time seeing it. I didn't even know what I was looking at because I didn't know what to expect because I haven't seen the car in 20 years. Let's go, baby! Look at this. Look at this bad boy. This here is a 30-year-old Team Associated RC10 with a custom Andy's body. Whoa, whoa. Let's take the body off of it. Let's take the body off of it. We definitely don't want to mess this body up. We definitely don't want to mess this body up. Come on up off of there. Sit that to the side. Oh, man. This thing here has not ran in 30 years. Literally. The car has been sitting for 30 years. Until today. Because we're going to bring it back. We're going to bring it back. We're going to see if we can get it running under its own power and get this thing out there. You thought I ain't know what I was doing with the Losi. I really don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, this ain't the remake. This ain't the remake. This ain't the homage cars that they brought back out. This is the OG, the original. Look at all this hardware, this 30-year-old hardware. We got our Team Novak high frequency ESC. We got our Futaba FPR, you know what it says, 2-channel receiver. I ain't finna read all that. And we have our Futaba servo FPS 14B or 8. I can't really see. Might be 148. But that's our servo. So yeah, this is the setup. We have a PureTech Racing Products battery holder right here. Got our antenna. Oh man, look at these shocks. Those shocks, I know those shocks have nothing in it. I know y'all want to know what's powering this beast. So let's try to see what the motor is. I can't quite make out what the motor is. I don't know what that says, but I got a feeling we're gonna end up taking it out and seeing at some point. Got our OG Team Associated wheels and tires. That Team Associated on there, yes sir. Yes sir, throwback baby. Throwback baby. Brushless motor technology from 30 years ago. I can't believe it. Here I am thinking we just getting into the game with brushless motors. This is something new. This has been ages old. My dad was doing this. And after doing my research, I definitely found out how valuable this body was. This Chevy truck, stock truck, Andy's body, who was a popular body maker for RC cars. They're still in business from what I can see after looking them up, but they were definitely popular back in the day. And you know, my dad had to get one to match the beast. The profile on that thing is just monstrous. It's monstrous. It looked like it's ready to fly right off the table. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. This is not the original body that came with the car. No, it's not. This is that custom work. Now, we don't know where the original body that came with this car is. The original body, the box, all of that is gone, long gone. We'll never know. I asked Pop where the box is and the original body. He started scratching his head, and that gave me my answer right there. So we're going to work with what we got right here, which is cool in itself, and from the body is legendary in itself. So man, we're gonna get this beast rocking and rolling. I know you've been looking at this case over here, like what's in this red box. Well, let's go and dive into it. This is what came along with the car. When we took it out of the storage, this is what came with the car. So I'm assuming the remote and everything, the charger, the batteries, I'm assuming that it's all in there. So let's see. As a kid, I do remember this thing being kind of fast. I don't know how fast it is compared to the Losis, but I do remember it being kind of fast. And I do remembering also my father taking the reverse off of this car. So he had to be doing some type of high performance if he took the reverse off the car. So I think it's pretty quick. I'm not exactly sure. We will see once we get this thing rolling under its own power. And let's see what's in our treasure chest. Oh man. Oh man, I feel like I just open the door to the past. Just bring you all in here with me for a minute, cause I don't believe I'm gonna know what most of this stuff is I'm looking at. Oh, Proline, y'all been around that long? Got some bearing oiler. And it's some in there. I don't know if we should be using this, but hey, we got it. Don't know what any of this is. I don't know what none of this stuff is. I don't know what any of this is. Uh-oh, this looks like, oh, wait a minute. Dog bone. Okay. This looks like the battery holder to something that's broken. Springs. Okay. Looked like Pop was getting his wheel alignment on. Okay. More stuff. More screws and more stuff that I don't know what it is, that we'll have to find out. We got batteries. We got the Dynamite 1700 SCRC. Okay. We got a Duratrax Super 1500 mAh 7 cell. Okay. All right. Is this a motor? Wait a minute. Is this a motor? All this, oh yeah, Pop, you went through the same thing we went through. You went through the struggle too with the hex keys. Pop went through the hex key struggle. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a motor. I think this is another motor. Hold on. We gotta get this out of here. I gotta see this. Get out of the way, screws. I gotta see this. We gotta see this. Okay. We got a B&R 44 Magnum. Everything is sticking to it. We got a B&R 44 Magnum motor. Now, I don't know if he used this already, if he took this out and put what's in there in, or what the case was, but we're gonna have to see what's going on with this. Old 44 Magnum. Ain't nothing ever been wrong with old 44 Magnum. All right, let's keep rummaging around. Well, he sure was living the hex key dream. He sure felt the struggle we had. I don't know what that is. Got some shock oil. Some 30-weight shock oil. $1.25. I wish it still cost that much. Wonder if this is still any good. Take this on off. Oh, there goes the magic. There goes the magic. Look at that. Talk about a throwback. Magnum Sport FPT 2PB. Yes, sir. Look at that. Futaba. Wait a minute, hold on, man. We got to put this on. This is legendary here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at how far that go out. Yes, sir. Now, you was the man back in the day. You had this thing stretched to the sky. You was the man with this. Woo. Yeah, we got to get this out. I'm going to wait till they see me outside with this. Woo. Yes, sir. Wait till they see me outside with that setup, baby. Yes, sir. OGs, baby. Making a comeback. This is the ProTech battery charger. Dual discharge and charge. 7 cell, 6 cell. Get this out of here. All right, we got you could plug this in your car. Back when they had the cigarette lighter plugs and you could plug it in your car and charge. That's dope. Wall plug. I don't know what that is. I have to find it out. We got these. Oh, this isn't like a jumper cable situation. We got jumper cables? Oh, okay. So yeah, this is the charger. And got our battery. I guess we'll have to figure out how this little ensemble goes together because I have no clue. Okay, I got it. Plug it in, bada bang. And it should tell you what the charge reads and everything. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to have to get this going. We're going to have to get this going so we can get this whole little setup here rocking and rolling. Look at that. Blast from the past, baby. Yes, sir. See, y'all just thought the Losi brothers was cool. Y'all don't know. Our whole lineage is made up of cool cats doing cool stuff. It ain't just me and the co-captain. The Losi brothers. We got it from the Team Associated Pops. Yes, sir. From the association to the Losi brothers, baby. That's how we rocking. That's how we rocking. All right, now let's get all of this sorted somehow and figure out how to get this thing pumping out its own power so we can get it back on the streets rolling. And you already know what I'm finna say. No, I have no clue what I'm doing. I have no clue how to even go about this. I do somewhat, but not totally. So I'm gonna have to reach out to some internet pals and see if I can get some answers on this. But you know me and the co-captain gonna take our hand at it first. We definitely gonna take a stab at it first and figure out what all this intricate crap is that we don't know. We need to figure out what this is because Pop is acting like he don't know either. So, oh my God, we're in for a long one on this one, people. But yeah, I'm excited about this one. I'm super excited about this project here. Yes, sir. Let's get it going, baby. I'm not gonna lie, we did have to wipe this body down a little bit because when we first pulled this thing out the storage, it was bad. I'm not gonna lie. You see what the underside of the body looks like. So yeah, this was like, you couldn't even see through the windshield. It was like totally dusty. Super duper dusty. But we're gonna clean it all the way up. We're gonna have to tear this thing all the way down and clean it all the way up. After we get it running on its own power, we definitely gonna tear it all the way down, clean everything all the way up from top to bottom, so this thing can look like a straight up super fresh blast from the past. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can't believe so early on the channel that I've been graced with a project such as this one. My dad's 30-year-old RC car. I can't believe it that we working on bringing this back to life. This is like super exciting for me. Looks like Pop had a few, man, looked like he definitely, was rolling this thing. I ain't gonna lie. It definitely looked like it was seeing some action. Yes, sir. Blast from the past. This thing cool, ain't it? Super cool. I can't wait till we get this thing back out on the road, Jack. Yes, sir. Me and the Co-Caption gonna blow the dust off this thing and get this thing back in action, baby. Super excited. Once again, I have to say this. I am super excited. I never thought so soon in the channel that we would have this special situation. My dad's over 30-year-old RC car, bringing it out of storage and getting it back together. We will be going through the car, learning everything that came with the car, seeing what works, what don't work, and get this thing back out there, laying some rubber down. Now, as you can see, we don't know much about this car. The original parts, all the stuff that came with it. I know the parts that I named throughout the video because it took me forever to look them up just to see what it was so I can be able to explain myself a little bit through this video. But if you have any information on anything you've seen me show in this video, please get down in the comments. Tell me. I need to know everything because I know nothing. So I need to know everything. If you know, all you RC car pros, you vintage car pros, all you old school to new school cats, if you know anything about this car, if you know anything about the Andy's custom body that's on this car now, which I think is super dope after looking up the history and everything, let me know. Get in the comments and let us know so we can know what we got. Now, while we take a deep dive into this thing and see exactly what we got and where to go from here, what I need you to do is jump down and smash that subscribe button. Like the videos. Get down and comment on the videos and let us know what you think about our journey on the channel so far. Because, I mean, me and the Co-Captain were drag racing. Now we've kind of taken a sharp turn over here to add this special situation into the lineup. And I am so glad that we have. So, please, subscribe to the channel. Join us as we dive into this. Everything that we have. We don't even know where we're going from here. The name of the channel is I'm Driving. I never said specifically what I would be driving. I could be driving anything. Who knows where this can go? Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you that have been tuning in with us thus far. Till the next time, you all, I'm B. Adams, and I'm driving.